How can you understand legal jargon in sales job offers? Have you ever received a job offer and felt overwhelmed by the legal language? Understanding legal jargon in sales job offers is essential for making informed decisions. Let's break it down together. First, recognize that a job offer is a formal proposal from an employer. Once you accept it, you create a legally binding agreement. The language used often includes specific terms that define your employment relationship. Start by familiarizing yourself with the basic components of sales job offers. The position or title specifies the role you are being hired for. This clarifies your responsibilities and level within the company. Next, look at the schedule, whether it is full-time or part-time. This indicates your expected working hours, which affects your availability and compensation. Pay attention to the exempt or non-exempt classification. This determines if you are eligible for overtime pay under labor laws. Exempt employees typically do not receive overtime, while non-exempt employees do and must track their hours. The duties section describes your primary responsibilities. However, it usually notes that these duties can change, so it is not an exhaustive list. Compensation and payment terms are critical. Look for details about your salary, commission structure, bonuses, and payment schedule. These details are especially important in sales roles, where commissions can significantly impact your earnings. Conditions of employment may include probation periods or background checks. These are contingencies that must be met before the offer becomes final. Duration and termination clauses explain how long the agreement lasts and under what conditions either party can end the employment. Confidentiality and non-compete clauses limit your ability to share company information or work for competitors for a certain time after leaving. To grasp the legal terms, break down unfamiliar words into simpler concepts. For example, an offer is a clear proposal from the employer indicating their intention to hire you. Acceptance is your agreement to the offer, often by signing the document. Consideration is the exchange of your labor for compensation, which makes the contract valid. A binding agreement means that once accepted, both parties are legally obligated to honor the terms. In sales, pay special attention to terms related to commissions, quotas, and performance metrics. These directly affect your earnings. Also, note any clauses about territory restrictions or client ownership, as these can impact your sales activities. Practical steps to understand legal jargon include requesting clarification from the employer or human resources. Do not hesitate to ask them to explain any unclear terms. Use reliable resources to look up legal definitions or consult guides on employment contracts. If possible, have a legal expert or career advisor review the offer, especially if complex clauses are included. Comparing multiple offers can help you identify standard terms versus unusual conditions. This can give you a better perspective on what is typical in the industry. Understanding these elements helps you evaluate the offer thoroughly, negotiate effectively, and make informed decisions about your sales career opportunities.